All right, Ray, how you doing today?
G'day, Nico. Good to be here again. Well, where are we, Nico?
We're at Fossey's in the library today.
It's like a little dungeon, isn't it? Who else would you want to be in a dungeon with than what we've got in the room?
Then the boys from Among the Restless. Welcome, lads.
Hello.
Dusty after last night?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just rattle off who's in the band, left or right.
Seamus, I'm a guitarist in the band.
Rhett, I sing.
Jaden and I play drums.
I'm Josh, I play the bass. I'm Lockie and I play guitar.
And I'm Alex, and I'm front of house tool manager.
Nice, very nice.
The good job trying to manage these boys. So you really lucked out, didn't you?
Hats off to the
Let's start with you. How the hell do you keep this lot in control?
That is a question I'm yet to actually answer. I kind of hope they all end up at the right place.
It's just as bad.
Somehow we still end up tucking him into bed.
This is true.
All right, so how do you guys all meet?
We met at uni.
All right.
Yeah, we all decided to start studying. Luckily, in the same year, we've all been through completely different things in life, but somehow same year. And we're all a little bit off centre compared to everyone else, we'd like to say. And that's what brought us together, I feel. And we
Kindred spirits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which uni did you go to?
Col Arts.
Yeah, right. What were we studying? Let's make this answer short, but what were you studying? Music. So it was music, and that's how you met. Well, that makes sense. That wasn't quite as exciting as I hoped. I thought we might have had a doctor in our midst. Good choice. Yeah.
Fine arts degree.
Is there a doctor in the room, Nico?
Now, you played at the Sets last night.
Yep.
Yes.
How'd that go? That was the last show of the tour.
The tour, another one down. It was good.
Fucking hot.
Yeah. It's always great fun though, coming out, driving and playing and seeing a bunch of new faces and, you know, bringing in people that don't usually want to listen to some rock and roll these days.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, it's cool. Like Weaver brought up a PA and we had it all organised here, and so yeah, it's good fun.
What do you reckon the best gig you've ever done is?
Good things. Good things.
Tell us about good things. How good was that? Or was it
Pretty good. Just like the whole experience of it was nuts.
Yeah.
Like just walking around in the presence of like people who've actually made it and are playing these big stages. Like there's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
getting
A
escorted
lot to
on a
learn.
buggy, I was like,
I think the build-up was the best part. Like, we worked really hard on it. Like, you had to get voted in, and then like it came down to 9 bands, and then there was like 3 rounds of
Heats.
3 rounds of heats,
Yeah,
and then a
yeah.
final. And we won the final, obviously. But like, man, it was just that was insane in itself to finally get a bit of recognition for the hard work, and then you know the reward was going and playing at good things, and
it was pretty.
It was insane.
It was pretty confronting, some of the bands that we were up against. Because like we basically sound like Kylie Minogue compared to some of these bands that were playing, and they were great.
Yeah, we had some fierce competition.
It was good. Yeah, it was pretty fierce.
I was sick.
Oh, you had You're not pulling out of this one.
I got COVID and then had to play a gig. I was like there with a 2-litre bottle of
It's just sitting in the corner.
But the voting in the shows and the heats, I was more sick than the COVID. I was like, I can't fucking deal with this. I'm gonna like crumble. I was like, there's fucking good bands in this room.
Yeah, the bands were insane.
But yeah,
That's a
fluked
good
it.
spot to lead into. Who's the band that you went, shit, I can't believe that we've just bumped into this mob?
Mannequin Death Squad for me.
No.
At good things.
Anywhere, like it doesn't have to be good things. Who's
Oh
Oh,
man.
man.
Chino and that.
Chino.
From
Deftones. Awesome.
Didn't he take
Nice.
a piss next to the
Standing
bloke
next
out
to-
of Bring the Horizon?
And Fat Mike, no offense, was just yelling at everyone, talking shit in there.
Standing next to Tatiana.
Is-
Jaden is a massive
Ginger fan.
We were having
so-
lunch and we were eating the most incredible beef cheese.
Oh, the
and,
beef cheese.
and she, what's her name?
Tatiana.
Tatiana. It's a gorgeous name. She's lining up for food, and Jaden's not one to be quite shy, and all of a sudden just freezes.
Shuts down.
He's frozen, and we're like, "What's going on, bro?" He goes,
I'm like melting in my seat.
"She's right behind me, bro." Didn't say hello.
Hands
He
up.
didn't have it. You should say he was scooping his gnocchi out next to her, just doing the tiniest shuffle. And I was like, what is this bloke doing? And I was like, oh,
I couldn't contain myself.
I've never seen Jaden move faster in my life. Ginger started about 5 minutes after we finished.
Yeah.
And so he cleared his kit faster than I've ever seen him do it before and sprints to the other stage.
All right, we've got a challenge for you now. You need to get a photo with her next time you see her. And
Yes.
Next time we play good things.
Yes.
What do you reckon your favourite song to play is, and then your worst song to play is?
As you ask, I guess.
I don't have a least favourite song
No.
at all.
I think it depends on the room as well.
Oh, this
Who's
is true.
There, the vibe.
Slave is my least because it always hurts my neck.
Yeah.
Because that's the one where you're headbanging a lot.
Yeah,
But-
I think for me, Growing Pains. If we play Growing Pains in Melbourne in a room full of fans, it could be my favourite.
Yeah.
Because it's just like
The
seeing
energy.
people's reactions to it.
Yeah.
It's a deeper song, and like seeing them sing the words back is powerful. But when we play it if we were to play it in a place like Mildura, when there's a bit more punter action, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit
Mhm.
because people, it's like a slower song. So that'd probably be my favourite and least favourite at the same time.
Yeah.
So you've got new material. You did play 3 new songs last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is EP or album?
EP.
EP. What's the status on that?
It's soon.
Soon.
It's
Yeah.
coming soon. We
A few announcements coming up. So.
we have a few announcements coming soon, and we're discussing a name for the EP. We're a little bit on the fence. Got a few ideas coming up, and then we've got a
Tour coming up.
tour coming up.
A big
which
one.
we'll,
Big one.
be able to talk
Oh, that's right. It's up the East Coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally leaving Victoria. Yeah.
What would you say has been probably one of the better things that's helped you get to where you guys are now? Is it Triple J? Is it?
Just us. Yeah, to be honest, we haven't really had any support apart from people that listen to us and come to our shows.
Wow.
Yeah, we haven't had
not
any
really.
support, really.
Yeah.
Just
and
hard work and good songs.
Just
Yeah.
hard work, and we'd like to say good songs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just constantly grinding, getting ourselves out there,
Yeah.
getting seen, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what's helped us.
Just playing any gig we can, and
Yeah.
trying to better ourselves every show, and it doesn't matter if there's 3 people in the room, and we'll just go out there and play like there's 10,000.
Yeah.
And those 3 people will then come back.
Yeah. That's the attitude.
Yeah.
It's a natural progression.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking slog.
But there's,
bro.
yeah.
It's a slog.
There's
Yeah.
lots
Yeah,
of
tell us about that. That must get a bit bloody hard at times. Or
Yeah.
do you ever get to the stage where you go to a gig and go, God, I hope someone turns up tonight?
No, not
The
really.
rewards playing, right?
Oh, well, there's lots of work that goes in behind the scenes that most people wouldn't see anyway. That's the hardest slog for me anyway, because I'd rather write all the time and play gigs, but
Tell us about your recording process and your writing of your songs, and who does the writing, and do you do it in the studio, or do you all get together in a jam space and come up with songs?
it just depends.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's different to what it was before. We're starting to jam more and all that sort of stuff. But
It was
yeah.
it was like parts that we would have. Someone would write majority of the song, and then someone would be like, I have a bridge, and then
Yep.
just piece it together. But now I think we're going for more of like a put us in a room, like
And argue for
argue
6
for
hours.
6 hours, and then hope that the song comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You usually have the lyrics written separately.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll have a theme for a song or whatever, and then we'll write lyrics to that and just bounce off that, and then we'll have a few sections, lyrics written, a little bit of an idea for a melody, and then we'll take it into a rehearsal and then we'll all just workshop that. And then most times, once we get to the studio, we'll take it into the studio and it will change. During the recording process, we'll hear something or something will sound better, and then we'll change that. And we'll always try whatever ideas come up and then pick our favourite.
Who's the best with writing lyrics?
I'd say Lockie.
Yeah.
You're the lyric man? Not using ChatGPT, are you?
Not yet.
I pay an offshore lyric.
It's
Sweden. I enjoy writing lyrics, it's good.
He's always got a lot to say.
Yes, he does.
It's the only time I can actually be serious.
Yeah.
So
He's pretty serious right now.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah.
Tell us about where like people have driven from or
Closer
come
it.
from to see one of your concerts. Like, do you get anyone that comes up and says, "I've just driven half of Australia to come and see
There
it"?
was one from Adelaide last night.
yeah.
Oh, really?
I think
Sydney and Adelaide.
I think
Sydney. Someone come from Sydney just to watch you guys last night.
we're lucky in a sense where we all met in Melbourne and we all live in Melbourne, but we're all from all over Australia.
Yeah, it's helped us a lot, I
So
think.
we have people coming from Queensland, Sydney, New South, Byron, just everywhere.
Wow.
It's crazy. I had a bunch of mates come from Byron, literally just to see one of our headline shows, and we'll fly back the next day. Like, it's so sick. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. It's really, really cool. Like, just seeing how proud they are, because I was a drop kick in high school. they're so, and they're all really smart, so they're super proud of me to see me doing something. I think they're expecting it.
What's kind of the career goal? Like, what do you guys want to achieve? Where do you want to end up?
I think for me is just like, because I've always been passionate about rock music and that, and I love the industry, like the scene, and how nice the crowds are, and you know, I love writing music, and that's what I think. It's even if there's one person in a room that knows the song, like that's unreal. Not like 250 people singing the songs back, like it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
And that's why I do it anyway, because I'm not going to make any money out of it.
Yeah.
No, he's right, but I think like realistically, I would love to be, like Jaden said, making money. Like actually being able to quit. No one, like, you know, this is what we want to do for a job, and people go to uni and fucking study and then go and get that job that they want. This is what we're doing now to get what we want to be doing. I want to be touring, playing, meeting people, you know, having the best time ever. And this is the hard slog for it. Yeah. But you know, it's really tough, and we're not, you know, going to be unrealistic about it. So that's why I'm going to keep growing. But you know, we really just want to be playing, touring, making money from that, quitting the other jobs that we've got, and being able to live off this.
Musically, what inspires you guys? Like, who do you listen to? What sort of music are you listening to? I'll let me know.
We actually all listen to really different music.
All have different backgrounds for sure.
Yeah.
We all have different backgrounds.
We've kind of blended though.
Yeah.
I know, like, with like Red, like,
Come on, just say it.
when I like, because back home in Swindon with no internet, so all I had was Dad's CDs until I was 18.
Yeah.
So just metal and classic rock and that, and then I met these boys and like different genres clashed and yeah.
Because I when I was younger, I never listened to metal or rock. It was pop. I was a pop boy.
Yeah, right.
And I met Lockie, and he's like, "Oh mate, I've got a world for you." And in his car, he showed me Megadeth for the first time, and I was like, "What the fuck have I been missing?" It opened my life.
I was about to ask the next question of who's got the worst taste in music, but I'm guessing you're going to...
Proudly.
The great Steve James has worked on your previous recordings, and I understand he's working on the new stuff as well. Who is Steve James?
He's my dad. No, you can see the resemblance. He's a producer. He grew up in the UK, and he's produced the likes of the Screaming Jets, Cold Chisel, the Teletubbies, Monty Python.
Yes!
Just to say a few. And Among the Restless.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that must be pretty handy, having your old man in your back pocket.
Yeah, it's great. It's been
Yeah.
a great experience.
Definitely learned a lot, I think, just even being in the studio with him, because he's just got such a switched on mind with him. We're recording, like, you listen through once and go, nah,
Yeah.
do it again,
for it.
try again, let's do this,
Yep.
something different, and it always turns out a
like
masterpiece.
the first time we went up there to record Waste Case, I was singing it, and like the boys had already done their parts, and I see my dad's face, and his nose starts flaring up. He looks at me and goes, "Darling," and I'm like, "Yes." He goes, "Who wrote the lyrics?" I'm like, "Me." He goes, "I hate them. I'm not recording. Go home." That was it. We didn't
Really?
record it. Yeah, we had to rewrite it like twice
Yeah.
for him to.
Be happy
He
with
loved
it.
the Waste Case idea, but he hated the direction it went, so we had to.
All right, where to from here?
Email people.
Yep. Starting back with bigger bands, trying for them.
Yeah.
See what some festival circuits you could go on. Just all the standard stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I think we've been doing a lot of headlines as of recent, and which is great, which is fantastic. But it would be really nice to get that next level, which is playing for some bigger bands to get our reach out there a little bit more.
Yeah, jumping on a decent support.
Jumping on a decent support.
Nothing but thieves, I'm
Nothing.
telling
If
you.
you're listening,
We've got a couple of plans in place though. Like we're gonna, when we go to record again this year, we're gonna hopefully fine tune it and refine all the songs more. Give ourselves more time to reach out to people who we think we can help us, rather than just
Start to progress this
Yeah.
a little bit more
Yeah.
and start to, elevate us. Yeah,
Yeah.
the next step. And we're not too sure what
And
kind of
no.
direction we want to go. We want to stick to the roots, but there'll definitely be a little bit more time and in post-production.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even what we're coming out with at the moment,
Yeah.
like it's different. It's
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah, I noticed that last night listening to the new stuff.
Yeah.
More every single day.
Yeah.
And yeah, over those past 3 years when we've started, it's just been grinding. Do as many gigs as you can, write as much as you can.
Yep.
I think now that we're at this sort of level where it's comfortable, where we have those good punters coming out, our fans that come out all the time, we can take time to write a more cohesive EP this time around.
You might have me fooled, but you seem to get along really bloody well. But who's the most annoying to travel with, and what's the most annoying habit that one of you do?
I'm pretty annoying.
I'm gonna say you.
Yeah, because I just
on 40
as
the whole
soon as I get up, I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm just too excited.
Like anytime, like just
Just
7
G up.
a.m. and you just hear clunk clunk.
Oh, you got a coffee cup? Where are me darts?
Who cops a crutch to the head the most?
He's run me over.
Is that a true story?
It's a true story.
Maybe that's why I have carpal tunnel. Yeah, we were arguing about a kebab or a HSP.
He had a couple of cans, and I was driving him home. I was working, and he wandered into work and sat there while I was working in the pub for a couple of hours. So I was filling him up with piss the whole time. Then he gets in the car,
Hanging out the sun.
out of the sunroof, talking to Uber drivers. I was like, all right. He goes, I'm hungry. I was like, okay, we'll get a HSP. They all shut. I was like, mate, we're just gonna have to get a kebab. And he was like, and he was like, he wanted me to drive from Kensington to fucking Burke Street to get my HSP. And I said, mate, I'm not doing it. You either get a fucking kebab or we're going home. And we're just around the corner. He goes, no. I was like, don't get out of my car. And every time we do that, like, Dad had put his foot down a little bit. So I put my foot down a little bit, but I put it down too far.
As I'm jumping out of the car.
Oh, you didn't really jump. You kind of just went. And then
Who's got the most annoying habit?
His whistle.
No,
is
you
definitely
going
one of them.
all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Seamus's obsession with GYG.
Yeah,
this is
Look, you mentioned it. Food of the gods. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, every single time.
It is bloody good. I'll pay that.
If we could have one sponsorship and that was it forever,
Yeah, we need our own private toilets.
ATR burrito.
Speaking of private toilets, who's got the worst? Jaden.
I can't help it.
Jaden farted outside of the house.
Just knocked on the door and walked in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Close to the
But it doesn't matter if you're setting your pedal board up. This bloke will just walk around farting.
In rehearsals as well, he'll come in with a box of KFC.
That's the old me.
Yeah,
That's the old me.
True.
I can't afford that shit now.
It's got the worst. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Tell us your I should have stayed in bed moment.
That one time we went out to Last Chance and you were falling asleep on the bar.
yeah. We had a gig, our final show of the tour last time. Josh and I thought it'd be a good idea to go to the pub, and then it was 7 a.m.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm helping a fruit shop bring in their fruit.
We've had some shit gigs, like Whole Lot of Love Bar for the launch of Malocchio, Josh's uncles.
Yeah, shout out Malocchio.
Shout out Malocchio.
Best seltzer in the world.
Hard seltzer.
Drink it.
Unbelievably good.
Hard.
So what's the connection there?
It's my uncle's alcohol company.
He's wandering around somewhere.
You waited this whole podcast to tell us that your uncle's got an alcohol company.
Look, as long as I say it, Nah.
Say it a couple of times, we'll see if he'll sponsor us from here.
Malocchio.
He's like, don't say his name 3 times.
Comes a bit slab on each.
Shout out Uncle Tony.
Yeah,
He's
he's
doing any of this shit without me though.
Yeah, absolutely.
the fifth.
The man with the van.
Yeah.
Big heart. Good man.
It's
Hard seltzer.
I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. It's a neutral grain spirit spiked with a bit of flavour. So you've got finger lime, all native flavours from Australia. You got finger lime, you got kakadu plum, and you got black cherry.
He drove all the way up here.
Yeah.
He went around Friday, picked up all the boys' gear, and then
Joking?
drove the whole way here, which like.
He organised us for good things. He's like, get everything in the van.
He did everything for us for good things as well, and
It was insane.
starting up like just whatever we needed.
I rocked up
Yeah.
to Lockie's house that morning, and Tony and Josh are in the kitchen cooking breakfast.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, you had a Red Bull today yet, Weaver? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, cool, just hands me a 4-pack.
Yeah, he comes in and cooks us all breakfast when we have festivals. Like,
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Goes to like the nice little artesian bakeries in Brunswick. Chucks out the tiger rolls. Nah, he loves it though. He loves music.
Yeah.
He plays as well, so.
All right, well, speaking of mad gas, no. Our shit beer of the week sponsor is Magnifico Designs.
How good is Magnifico? He did those stickers, by the way. He's a great graphic designer. But
Shit beer of the week.
Unfiltered and unpasteurized. Is it solid?
I don't know, you guys are going to tell us. So we've got a Matilda Bay,
Wheat beer. Wheat beer is usually German, isn't it?
usually.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just
Have a taste. Oh, you don't
public
like
service
so we're just gonna
announcement.
have a
I
sip.
hate.
Have a sip.
beer.
tell us all about it.
1.3.
So a good percentage if you want to get a bit bung-eyed.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's good. I like it.
Let me have another sip.
All right, what's it taste like? Give us a bit of a...
Not much going on after the
It
first.
tastes like a kind of tastes like a pale ale.
You know,
more
yeah,
than
it tastes
anything.
exactly like Giggy in Brunswick.
They give you wait, fuck yeah, what do we get on the...
Here's your order for tonight.
A slab of these each. 6-pack of Old Mate.
Thank you, mate.
But no worries.
It does.
It's good. This is better than that though.
That's good.
This is gonna put me to sleep on
This
this.
ain't gonna help my guts.
I actually really like it.
All right, so this is the time where you give a rating out of 5. What do you rate it?
Right, out of 5.
What do we?
What's 5 then? Would be
Well, I don't
Would
think
we
that-
say 5 zinger boxes? Out of 5 zinger boxes.
out of 5 single boxes.
Out of yeah, I reckon.
I'll give it the wicked wings. No, I
I
like
mean,
it.
either. It's actually not that
I
bad.
give it like a 3.
I'll smack it in the middle 3.
I'll give it a 3 as well.
Oh, it just depends on how thirsty
I also
I am.
have
You wouldn't go out of your way to...
So Matilda Bay's Aussie Wheat Ale gets a...
No, I'd give it a 3.5.
I'll give it a 3.
I'm going 3.7.
It's easy drinking. It's not like
So
if it's a
there's-
VB, you know you're
I'm
in
not a
for.
huge ale fan.
having something such high percentage, it's quite light.
Yeah.
Would it complement your GYG though? That's the question.
Oh, mate, you know what? Probably. It's a 5. Let's go find out. Yeah.
What is it?
How about you nominate the shittest beer you've ever actually tried? Can you remember it?
Oh god, there's so many.
Blue Ribbon.
No,
It's
that's
any,
all right.
It's
Dude,
any
No, what's
any
the one
fucking
that
beer.
burns
It's
up?
Stay Gold.
Oh,
Moondog.
Moondog. Oh my god, the fizz is great, but the beer.
I have
Beer
Malocchio.
sucks. What was it? Was it Moondog Pale Ale?
Old Mate Pale Ale.
Old Mate Pale Ale. Oh my god.
It's like
Worst
bin
beer.
juice in a can. It's fucking horrid.
I've got to say, this has been the most enjoyable podcast ever.
Fuck yeah. At least we got something.
We'd be keen to, along the way, we'll check in with you while you're travelling next time you're on tour or something and just see how things are going. Champion bunch of blokes, thanks for coming to talk to us this morning after you've had a pretty big night by the sounds of it as well. So, cheers. Yeah. Thank you, lads.
You think I'm good? Well, I've seen better days. Well, at least that I can admit it, 'cause my hours are run out anyway. Let me pay at least a bit of heights. But it's been there since the beginning. If you got no sense, don't feel it.
Shit Beer of the Week is brought to you by Magnifico Graphic Design. Want t-shirts? Magnifico. Want stickers? Magnifico. Want digital art? Magnifico. Link in the podcast episode notes.
This episode of the I Should Have Stayed in Bed podcast is brought to you by Bread and Butter Bakery.
Not just the best home for bread, but it's also got the best pies. 2 locations.
Mildura and
Orimple. Hi, Pico.
Perfect.
Thank you for listening to the I Should Have Stayed in Bed podcast. Please subscribe, follow, give a 5-star review, and be kind to each other. Love, Nick and Ray.